Lucia. Hey, yo. So these two are the two puppies. Little Gypsy's the pit bull, and this gray bundle Cane Corso is Lucia. She's 1.5 years old. Dolce is the dominant female Cane Corso. Give me this stick. I'm gonna give it. Okay, Tux is the pit bull mix. And if I walk out here, Ozzy will come follow us in a... Oh, there he is. There's Oz. There's Ozzy. Papa. So yeah, this is my pet. Gypsy there. Ozzy. See little Gypsy really trying to engage in some play fight with Lucia. And Lucia taking a break there. Let me do Ropa. Baby girl. Oh, shit. Give me that stick. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I got it. Ooh, Lucia, boy, she can jump, boy. She can jump. Look at these two girls. See how big, the three girls right there. How big Lucia is. Dang, she's big. Dolce got it. Dolce got it. Come on, Dolce. Ozzy. Oh, Dolce got it. Give me this. See, but we got something in the eye there. Okay. Lucia got it. Lucia got it. Yeah. So I've got to be really careful with these girls that the competition doesn't turn into a fight. Ozzy. Ozzy. Yeah, I gotta be really careful that the competition doesn't turn into a fight. Gypsy, get back. And what I'll do is I'll try to distract Gypsy. Because Gypsy's really the one that, look at her. Gypsy, get down. Get down. Gypsy, get down. That was bad. See, I'm putting her in the submissive posture. And Ozzy's coming to back me up. See how Ozzy came to back me up? And she's submitting. That was bad. What I'm doing to train Gypsy, because she's dominant. Her dominance is becoming more apparent as she grows older. Get down. Get back. Get back. There you go. Yeah, she's becoming more and more dominant, which is dangerous because Dolce is extremely dominant. So there's several factors that are kind of volatile. And one is that there's two females. Number two, they're two dominant females. And then so Gypsy's kind of coming into her role. Get back. No. As hard as it is, because I love her so much and she's so affectionate. She wants to please. And she's so cute. You know, all those things that make it really hard to train, to be stern. But I have to, for her safety. It's for her safety. It's for the pack safety, because Gypsy, get back. See, she listens. She listens. That was good. It was good. Now these two Cane Corso female can play. Good girl, baby. Okay, she's directing. Good girl, get your rock. She's directing her energy now to this rock. Her attention to this rock. That was great. That's perfect. That's just what I wanted. So yeah, if you're just tuning into the channel, Gypsy has this kind of newer thing where she just where she digs up these heavy rocks. See how much rocks we got? How many rocks we have out here in the Texas Hill Country? So Gypsy will dig up these big rocks. I mean, heavy ones like this one. She would put a heavy one like this one and carry it around all day and sleep with it. And so, since she's so preoccupied with these rocks, you know, she'll carry them around, prance around with them. Then it's good. It's a good distractor for her. So that's what just happened. And so now I'm less worried about these two females getting into a fight, because the dynamic is that Lucia knows her place. She doesn't challenge Dolce in a bad way. See how Dolce growled at her? That's a play growl. Well, quote unquote play growl. I know my females. Watching their body language. Well, I'm watching their body language more than anything. Watching their tails. Nobody's tail sticking straight up, so that's a good thing. And so, good girl, Dolce. And so with Gypsy out of the picture, it's less volatile. Because Lucia is middle in the pack hierarchy. She's not a pushover, but she's not extremely dominant like Dolce. So we don't have two temperaments clashing like we do with Gypsy and Dolce. I think the pack senses something out there. Let's see. Is it Lucia? Look at Lucia's posture, y'all. It's impeccable. Her posture is just impeccable. Now, see how Dolce went and tried to run her off, and Lucia didn't really. Lucia still stands her ground, is what I'm trying to say. Even though Dolce came to show some dominance toward her, she's confident. She grabbed the stick, but she won't persist if she knows like it's going to be a fight. She won't. I think that Lucia knows Dolce just wants to engage in play. And you got your rock. Yes. Yes. See that tail wagging? Ozzy. Dolce. And what's cool is that Dolce sometimes just let Lucia have that stick, like she is now, and she'll go grab another one. So see, it's a very, very healthy relationship between the two Cane Corso females. So that's what I have to do, is I have to just kind of make sure that I control Gypsy, the pit bull, and make sure that she's not gonna provoke a fight with her energy, with her dominant energy coming in on an already kind of volatile situation. Dolce, sit down. Sit. Good. Sit, baby girl. Very good. Okay. Ready? Go eat. And this episode is similar to a prior one where I was kind of demonstrating the same thing, the same kind of scenario. But what I really love about Gypsy is that how easily she takes correction from me. She's been submitting even more quickly. So what's different about this video compared to the last similar video is that Gypsy rolled down and showed her belly much more quickly than in the prior episode. So, like I said in the prior episode, I'm going to continue to do this and be more consistent with it. And that is, correcting Gypsy. So, hey, Tex. Hey, Texie. And so, so the Cane Corso, like someone mentioned in prior video comments, is that they have their own kind of internal Cane Corso language, where they're very loud, very vocal, very, very rough in their play. To the casual observer, it may look like they're actually fighting, but it's not. It's not a real fight. And the thing is, you look at their tails. Their tails are neutral. A wagging tail doesn't always mean playful. A dog can wag its tail in a fight, in a full-on real fight. So I would say it's not the wagging the tail, it's just the position of the tail. It's not sticking straight up. Ozzy is maintaining his alpha status. But see how powerful Lucia is. Lucia actually is testing her power out. She's like, let me see how fast this thing goes. She's taking her strength out for a test drive on Aussie, and she's finding out that she's actually very, very powerful. I think she's stronger than Dolce. But Dolce has the temperament, you know, just like, similar to a pit bull. Like a pit bull may be a smaller dog, but it's got that, what we call in the military is intestinal fortitude. Pit bulls have that in spades. And Dolce has that, so even though she's smaller, I think her sheer, you know, her willpower, her drive, it's stronger than Lucia's. And I didn't want a dog in Lucia. I looked for Lucia specifically, avoiding that same kind of temperament that I see in Dolce. Because like I said, I want them to be a stable pack, you know. I want the hierarchy to be complementary to what I already had in my pack. So it worked out beautifully with Lucia. And I see Gypsy over there with her rock. I'm going to go praise her. Good girl, Gypsy. Come here, Gypsy. Come here, let me see your rock. Come here, Gypsy. Good girl, Gypsy. Isn't she the sweetest? Good girl, my baby. Yes, you got in trouble, and now you know. Now you know. Now, I mean, it's not going to solve my issue with her, because, you know, being a dominant dog, and she's a pit bull, she's going to continue to try to be dominant, but it's just repetition. Hopefully it'll get less and less intense with her. And, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. She's just minding her own business with her rock. And thank goodness we have tons of rocks out here. Gypsy girl, very good, baby. Very good. I'm just telling her that I'm happy with this behavior. Very good. And the other thing I wanted to tell y'all is that another thing that is going to help stabilize the energy between the two dominant females is when they're not in competition mode, play fighting, when they're just relaxed in the house. I try to foster the two of them being in a loving way, like an amicable way. For example, they will sometimes be seen grooming each other, and when I see that, I try and pet them and, you know, and add to that, you know, as far as telling them this is a behavior that I like to see between the two of them. And also they're going to get that good feeling when they're amicable toward each other. So I think it actually helps. I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but shoot, I think it's actually helping because they do show affection toward each other when it's different circumstances in the home, just kind of relaxed. Picking up all this thistle that's about to try and go to seed and flower and take over the yard. I pulled up about 100 of them over the past month or so. It keeps trying. It's very, very prolific. But anyways, y'all, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's been a long week. I won't say it's been a long week, because the week goes by quickly because it's busy, but it's been a hectic week. There, that's a better word. Kind of a hectic week. Ozzy. So my brother Albert's here. He's got his baseball game Sunday. So many of y'all know I'm watching his dog Bruce. I've been watching Bruce, his elderly dog, for the week. Oh, aren't these pretty? These are called four-nerve daisies. So yeah, we're watching Bruce, but he's gonna go back to Houston with Bruce. He had a double-hitter game. He plays for a game in Houston, just a men's baseball league. Someone was asking earlier, sorry if I don't get to all your questions. I try to answer them just by talking on the video about them, because I'll get lost in the weeds. lost in the sauce. But anyways, so yeah, so he doesn't have a double hitter on Sunday, so he'll be able to take Bruce with him back to Houston, where he lives over there toward Houston. Now see how Dolce is sticking right by my side, like literally. She'll notice she's the only one. She just kind of follows me around the yard, and that's a trait of, I think that's part of her being female. It's very common for a female Cane Corso to do that. They're exceptionally protective. All Cane Corso are protective, the males as well, but the females are extremely protective and tend to really stick like glue to their owner. Okay, baby girl. Good girl, baby. Oh, chicky. It's my little chicky. Ozzy's usually on the front lines of whatever the threat or the battle. Whatever the battle is in their head. They're on the front lines. But oh, those are pretty. And these are prairie verbena. So beautiful. Luigi. Sweet girl. Sweetie girl. So yeah, just getting out of work, and oh, it's always the best part of the day is coming home to my pet. I gotta get back here in this area of the property, and I gotta cut a lot of this grass. Hi, baby boy. Hi, Duxie. There's Gypsy there. Gypsy. Yeah, so she'll carry this rock around all day. She'll probably even sleep with it. See what I mean, Dolce? She's still behind me. The only dog that's walking behind me right now. Oh, we got a beautiful breeze right now. Good morning, Tex. Gypsy, come here, baby. Good girl, Gypsy. Dolce. Good girl, Gypsy. Come here, baby. Dolce. Yeah, so trying to train the Pitbull not to attack the Cane Corso, and vice versa. Trying to train the Cane Corso not to attack the Pitbull. But the emphasis has been more on working with Gypsy, because she's the puppy, and also because she is the one that I want to be less dominant. I don't want her to get it in her head that she can dominate this Cane Corso. Now, comment down below if you think that Gypsy would win if there ever was a serious confrontation. If it would be Gypsy or if it would be Dolce. I don't know, y'all. I think it's a tough match. Because like you know, pit bulls have like almost endless stamina. Sit down, good girl, go get it. And I think I did ask this question on a previous video, and some people said, now if that was a gaming pit bull, if gaming in its blood, like in close relatives, or if it was like out of a gaming breeding program. which should be illegal. Definitely don't condone any of that, but meaning, you know, if pit bulls out of a line, close line, that they're actually using those pit bulls to fight, then it's possible that she'd be able to win a match against Dolce, against a Cane Corso. But since she's not a gaming pit bull, and I don't believe, I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I don't know that doesn't have any close gaming relatives or anything like that. But you get it, girl. But so many commenters were saying, if she's just your run-of-the-mill pit bull, then they don't think that she would win a match against Dolce if there ever was a fight. I don't know, y'all. I think it could go either way, honestly. I mean, I've said this before, but a Cane Corso's jaw strength, their bite grip, is just about double that of a pit bull. So they have a stronger bite, a much stronger bite. The pounds per square inch, if you measure it by that. Cane Corso's is much stronger than a pit bull's. And you know, pit bulls are well known to have an extremely strong bite grip. And so, Oz is over there. Hello, Oz. And so, I don't think winning a confrontation, I don't think it's all about the bite grip. A lot of times it's about endurance, and pit bull has possibly more endurance than a Cane Corso. I would think likely so. Give me that stick. Although Dolce has quite a bit of endurance, I think she's the most intense of my Cane Corsos. So she'd be a tough match against a pit bull. I'd say of any of my dogs, she'd be the one that could possibly win against a pit bull. Oh, look at this, y'all. Butterfly. It's a beautiful butterfly. I don't know what happened to it. I try not to have any kind of pesticides in my yard because the butterflies will get that in their system and they'll die. And other pollinators as well. So I try not to have any kind of pesticides. And we do have scorpions out here, but what I do is I use diatomaceous earth, which doesn't stay in the system of animals. It's more just, it'll kill small insects on contact and scorpions because by just dehydrating them, but it doesn't tend to affect the butterflies as much. See, now they're all settling down. Dolce. Lucia. See, they're friendly. They're friendly towards each other. Competitive, but it's a healthy competition. Dolce, girl. Where's Gypsy? Bring me that rock. Gypsy. Bring it here. She's like, you're gonna have to dig up your own rock. No, it wasn't Gypsy. Well, here we are. I'm gonna get in there and get some dinner. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you if you have. It really is helping the channel to grow. And we'll catch you on the next one. What is it, Papa? Look at that rock. Wagging that tail. Lucia! Bye.